The best. Whoop whoop. Abby, come on. Come check out the water. Come here. What do you mean no? Come here. Ooh, does that feel good? Is that a shell? Pick that up. Get it. Look at that. Go give it to Grandpa. No, give it. Hand it to him. Hand it to him. Isn't that pretty?
Oh, look at that. Look at the colors. Looks like fish scales, doesn't it?
It does. Yeah, lathering up the sunscreen. Just lay down right there, Dad.
Perfect.
Right on the edge.
Mommy.
What are you doing? Hey. What you doing? Are you driving? Are you a van chick?
Or something.
She's a van chick, Grandpa. This is Dad's this is his van life. He's trying to relive the 70s with his van. So he's got, you don't need no back seats or nothing. He's got his refrigerator, his totes for his gear. We're gonna do some vehicle camping, him and I. I'm gonna take the Jeep, he's gonna take the van. It'll be a good time. He just wants to be like, all these 20-somethings that are out there doing van lifing, right? Just leave. Have your stuff forwarded to a forwarding address somewhere. Sounds great, isn't it? Try and protect you guys from the wind. It's super windy. So I was going to tell you, so this is like, the third application of sunscreen in like an hour. There are non-listed side effects of sun meds. So in one of Abby's medicines, the sertraline is considered an antidepressant. She doesn't take it as an antidepressant. She takes it for anxiety. But it's not listed as a side effect. But what we discovered is that, babe, is it called photosensitivity? Photosensitivity, so sensitive to the sun. So it can cause people to, and it's not with everybody, it's only with some people. It's with Abigail. So we discovered that last week we were here, when we weren't even here that long, no direct sunlight, like she was in the shade a lot, she had a shirt on, for part of it, like, so just keep that in mind if you do have any antidepressants in your collection of meds, that it can do it with some people, and a lot of times it's not even listed. We had to look it up. Because that was the only thing that changed since last year with her medication, since last summer, and we definitely saw, a difference in how the sun affected her. So, we're bringing a long sleeve shirt with us, lots of sunscreen, stuff like that. All right, we have a scavenger hunt. You guys can't see that at all, can you? It's so windy too. We have to find a Jeep, we have to find water, sand, shells, rocks, and birds. Shells, that's right. Look down there, pick that up. Shell, okay. We can mark that one off the list. That's a shell. Look here. Look here. That's a shell. See it? See a shell? Match it. Good job, shell. Okay, come on. Abby, look at that one right there. Can you get that one? Whoa, let me see. Whoa. All right, look here. You see the bird? Abby? See the bird? Show me bird on here. Bird, that's right. Let's go. Which ones are birds? Can you point at them? Look, can you point at the birds? Point. Like this? Point. Birds. Show me birds on here. Birds, that's right. Okay, we have water. Look here. You show me water? Where's water? Water's up there. That's water right there. Yep. Okay, let's go find water. Can we touch the water? Can you touch the water? Touch it. Touch the water. Touch it. With your feet? Oh, it's good. Do some more. Touch it. There you go. Oh, and look what else we found. We found sand. We found sand. Check it out. You found sand. See, it's all your fingers. Sand, that's right. You know, we parked at the wrong end. The rocks are all the way down there. That's going to be really hard to find is rocks. But you know what we'll find? We'll find a Jeep. Stop right here. Stop. Jeep. Jeep. That's right. Let's go to the Jeep. Let's take that to Mama. Go give it to Mom.
$1,000. Oh, look at.
What do you have? That's a cool shell. Wow,
that cool?
That's pretty.
Hey, come here a minute. We got to finish. We got to find the Jeep.
You better go find the Jeep.
Stand up.
It's an easy one.
Yeah. Look. Stop right there. Find the Jeep. Go touch it. Go touch it. Over here. Go touch the Jeep. That's the Jeep. Good job. Well, that's crappy. I got crapped on. If you don't carry adult-sized wipes with you at all times, you're just doing life wrong. That brings us to a life tip, guys. This is my camera bag. You don't have to have a camera bag. That's irrelevant. This is the part that is important. Singly packaged dude wipes. You know, they're not just for the butt. You know what I mean? I put them in every bag. You just never know. Things happen. Time to go. We've had to move 3 times, so we're not moving again. We're leaving.
It's after 4 anyway.
Yep. Good 4 or 5 hours here. Bye.
Yeah, 4 hours.
4 hours. You know, just Jeep waving over here.
Yeah.
Just throwing up my Jeep wave.
Oh my goodness.
What's up, fellow Jeeper? Okay, story time. So, one time we're out here, and the old Chevy that I have, way back when we first started the vlogs, right? It was like it was a Silverado 1500, is a 96 2-wheel drive. And we're in this sugar sand, like this, but a lot deeper.
A lot closer to the water.
A lot closer to the water, and I mean, it was deep.
Like, well, it was over by the
Yeah,
trash cans.
it was up by the dunes up there. Yeah. So the tide starts coming in. Like we got to get out of here, and we were fine, but a minivan got stuck.
Yeah.
In front of us, so we had to stop. Once you stop, like you lose momentum. That's bad news, you know. Especially, I mean, 2-wheel drive, right? So, and I'd aired down my tires and everything, you know, the back tires, so I could float on top of the sand. But we just got stuck. We dug in. So, what was it? Probably 4 or 5 guys.
Uh-huh.
Everybody's trying to push everybody out. Like it used to be years and years ago. It used to be really bad out here.
Yeah.
Like it was 4-wheel drive only out here. And you know, during certain times of the day, when during high tide, during low tide, you're fine. It's like concrete. Anyway, I'm making this a longer story than it needs to be. So we're out here and we need to get off the beach. When we get stuck, these 4 guys come up behind us and they're like, "Come on, man, let's push it." So I put Priscilla in the driver's seat and I tell her, I'm like, when I tell you to punch it, you just go. Don't stop. Okay? Like, stay in it. What I didn't mean, well, we'll get to that. So all 4 or 5 of us are pushing the truck, and we get it going, and they're good old boys, you know.
Yeah.
So he's like, jump on, go for a ride, boy. Because when we get it, we get it unstuck, and I'm running, and I grab the tailgate and jump up into the bed of the truck. I'm just holding on to the tailgate, standing on the bumper, you know. And we got like a kayak. Isaiah's with us, Abby's with us, of course. We got like the kayak back there, all kinds of stuff in the bed, all the beach day stuff, you know. So we're just bouncing, and Priscilla, when I say get in, I meant like stay in the throttle, not all the throttle. So she's got it pegged to the floor, wow, down the beach, trying to get out of the sand. And there's a drop off where the waves have come up, the tides come up, and washed out the beach. So there's a drop like probably 2 feet or so, which is a significant drop. And she's like, and she looks back at me in the mirror because we're running out of beach. There's just surf now with sand washing out as hell. And I'm like, go for it. And she is pedaled to the floor. And we're not doing but maybe 15, 20 mile an hour because it's just rooster tail of sand coming off the back tires.
And the guys are hooting
they're
hard.
like, whoa! You know, they're losing their minds back there. And she just dives off of this thing. It's like, boom, all the kayak flops up out of the bed of the truck. Stuff is thrown everywhere. I'm knocking like kayak paddles back in the bed of the truck so they don't go flying out. And we made it out of there, and she did great. But she was like, it was like watching a professional Baja racer.
He was so proud.
I was so proud. I was worried she's gonna blow the engine up, but I was also so proud of her.
And everyone on the beach was so proud. They were like, yeah, girl, yeah.
They're like, get it! Because everybody knows, like, there's a speed limit on the beach, but you get to a certain point, like, you gotta get off. There's no going slow, you know?
And it wasn't like it was dangerous for anybody. Like,
No, there was nobody in front of us or anything like that.
No, we were the last ones on the beach.
It was like us and 2 other vehicles on the beach, so everybody else was up near the entrance just leaving. But yeah, it was, it used to get such high tide, it would come all the way up to the dunes, and people would lose their vehicles out there all the time.
They've had a couple of vehicles that have gone into the water there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was that was a trip.
That was when we lived here a long time. Like, we came out a long time ago.
Yeah, we had season passes out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we come out here because we live right down the road, so we'd come out here every single week, every weekend. Now with the Jeep, I didn't have to put it in 4-wheel drive. It didn't even try to. It just goes. Not gonna dump an entire like school day on her at the beach all at once. I want it to be naturally integrated so it doesn't feel like school. You know, I don't want to take away the beach from her. I don't want to take away the sand and the sensory input and the wind blowing through her hair and all that. So I want it to be a natural integration. So I gotta find things that she's not resistant to, that she's gonna enjoy. We gotta get some sand toys, stuff like that. Just kind of give them to her and see what she does with them. And prompt a little bit of playing type of thing. Does that make sense? There's certain things like I'm not going to take her to the beach and take away the positive aspect of the beach just so that she does schoolwork, because that would create a negative context with the beach. Every time she thinks about going, every time we show up, it's going to remove that positive thing from her life, and that's just not right. Don't want to just throw all these activities at her all at once and be like, hey, this is what we do at the beach now. You know what I'm saying? Parenting is hard enough, and then you do like homeschool type things and raising a special needs child, and it hurts the brain sometimes. A lot of thought has to go into this. As always, feel free to share your ideas for beach play / learning, because I feel like there's some stuff that could really integrate well with what she does already, with playing in the sand, like the sand toys, that kind of thing. But if you have like specifics on, specific sand toys that you think she would really, really enjoy, that she could learn from, and that could be occupational therapy, it could be life skills, anything like that. I was thinking about doing pouring, taking a pitcher out there and scooping up water and doing some pouring activities, and she can make the sand wet, and she loves playing in wet sand, so she makes the sand wet by working on her pouring skills, therefore she can then play in it. See where I'm going with this? Anyway, great day at the beach. Love doing that. That's our Monday thing, 100%. See you tomorrow. Bye.